Okay, hold on. Judge is in session. What is the problem here?
He put my stuff in Jell-O again.
Jim Halpert, lead character in the long-running sitcom The Office, never got into too much trouble for his pranks on his co-worker and nemesis Dwight. But for the rest of us, this April Fool's Day is a reminder that while it may be a good time for practical jokes, there are risks involved with having a laugh at a co-worker's expense. And small business expert Susan Solovic joins us with the do's and don'ts so you don't end up being the fool.
That's right. It's not too funny when it doesn't go right, you know.
I played plenty of them on my friends. So there's some studies that show that fun at work can be good for business. First of all, tell us about that.
Sure, absolutely. You know, humor in the workplace, it's been shown that it actually increases productivity. I mean, everybody wants to have a little fun. You think about some of the best places to work in the U.S., those are companies that have the reputation for being the cool place to work. So fun is good. It just has to be done in the proper way.
So it can be okay to have a good laugh for an April Fool's Day joke if you're careful.
It can. You know, here are some guidelines, though. First of all, if you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it, right?
Right.
Because it's going to come back on you. So don't be a bad sport if it happens to you. The second thing is you really want to be selective. So let's say that there's somebody who's easily embarrassed or isn't real outgoing, or maybe even somebody you've had a little friction with in the workplace. That is not a good idea, right?
No, I don't think so.
So definitely want to be selective in making those choices. And then you don't want to be disruptive in the workplace. So a little prank that goes on for maybe a few minutes, yeah, that's okay. But if it goes on for hours or it disrupts the actual business operations, or worse, in front of a client or a customer, not a good idea.
Okay, so there have been some pretty big dangers here, possible harassment charges, lawsuits, even injury. Have you seen a lot of this?
Yes, you know, that's the interesting thing. So if you're going to pull a prank, the first thing you want to do is go check your employee handbook, because some employers do have policies against such things, so you want to be careful about that. The other thing is you want to make sure that you don't risk, you know, getting a sexual harassment suit or some kind of a suit like that. So you want to stay away from sex, religion, and race, obviously.
Yeah,
right. And then it's really what people don't think about is there are actually times when an employee could bring a civil suit against the company. So here's the deal. You know, you've got an offer, you've got consideration, which is usually money or you win something, and acceptance. And let me give you an example. There was a restaurant owner in Florida who told his wait staff, whoever sells the most beer today is going to win a new Toyota. So one waitress was very aggressive in selling that beer, and she was all excited. He said, "Come on out in the parking lot, I'm going to show you your new Toyota." Well, it turned out the Toyota was, you know, the figure Yoda. Yeah, Toyota. Well, she didn't think that was so funny. She sued, she won, she got her new Toyota.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I know, not
Talk
very
about
good
a litigious society.
I know,
but it's
it really
something that
is.
we have to worry about.
You do? Absolutely. It can be a fun day, but absolutely be careful and be smart.
Okay, so you said two of the other tips.
Okay.
Dish it out and take it.
Right.
Be selective, but then don't be disruptive.
Don't be disruptive.
What's that about?
Right. You don't want to disrupt the workplace. So you want to make sure that your prank is done in a short period of time, maybe change somebody's ringtone or something like that. So you don't want to disrupt the actual business operation. Also, you don't want to cause injury to somebody. You know, putting super glue on your coworker's phone receiver might be funny to you, but when that coworker ends up in the hospital, that is not so funny.
Okay, so I'll have to put mine away today.
That's right, and I'm going to be checking my phone when I get out of here.
Oh man, I bet you are. Well, thanks a lot, Susan.
Thanks.